Welcome back. Our next presenter is Katherine M, who worked with Professor Clemens on Just Buy It, Nike's use of corporate social responsibility in marketing practices. Welcome and thank you very much.
Hi. Thank you. So for those of you that don't know me, my name is Katherine M, and welcome to my Honors Symposium presentation. Thank you all for being here. And as she stated, the title of my presentation is Just Buy It, Nike's use of corporate social responsibility in marketing practices. But before we get into it, a little bit about me. So I'm actually a 3-year graduate. I'm graduating with a degree in communication with a focus in public relations and advertising. And most of my background is in PR. And given my background in PR, I really developed a love of storytelling and how brands can leverage storytelling to get consumers to buy their products. So, of course, yes, there is a business goal in this, but there's also a social goal of brands that are pushing out socially responsible advertising, PR, and marketing. And this is what really sparked the joy for this project. And so, by show of hands, has anyone seen this advertisement? Wow, all of them. That's great. So, given my background, it makes sense why I absolutely love this ad. Let's take a look and see what happened after the ad aired. There was quite a bit of backlash. People are burning their Nike shoes, hanging up their socks, and even President Donald Trump weighed in on the issue. He pretty much insinuated that Nike is not going to fare well as a company as a result of this controversial advertisement. And given the backlash, I just kind of asked the question, did Nike do well? Did it do horribly? Was it the same after the ad? And that's what sparked the interest in studying this for my course thesis. So, according to my initial research, it did seem to help the company. Nike saw a 10% increase in revenue during their second fiscal quarter, and after the result of their second fiscal quarter was released to investors, they saw a 7% increase in stock prices, even during the Dow Jones worst week in 10 years. So here's a bit of a timeline to represent all the concepts that I've been talking about. To begin, the ad aired on September 3rd in print, television, and online, and they unveiled it with the start of the football season. So at the end of November was the end of Nike's second fiscal quarter, and this is where we saw that 10% jump in revenue prices. At the end of December was when their second quarter fiscal report was released to the public, and this is where we saw that 7% jump in stock prices. So pivoting to this year, I'm sure you guys remember the scandal in which a Duke basketball player was wearing a Nike shoe and it quite literally fell apart. I'm sure you guys have seen the videos. This was quite the scandal for them. A lot of people were questioning the quality of Nike products as a result of that. But just a short 3 days later, they aired their new ad featuring Serena Williams, and that crisis kind of went away. As of today, Nike stock is worth $88.67, which is up from yesterday. So, I wanted to represent the events on these timelines from a fiscal perspective. So, in order to do that, I compared Nike stock to the S&P 500, which for those of you who aren't familiar, the S&P 500 is a stock market index of the largest 500 U.S. companies. And most economists widely consider this one of the best ways to see how the stock market in the U.S. is doing from a day-to-day basis. So Nike is here in the blue on the top, and the S&P is in the yellow underneath. And I just wanted to see how Nike was compared to the average U.S. stock market. So what I found, which is pretty interesting, in September Nike saw a spike in stock prices, even when the S&P was relatively plateaued. And this is during the time in which the Dream Crazy ad featuring Colin Kaepernick was released. Even in February, given their shoe falling apart crisis, they still saw an increase in stock prices. So, given this concrete financial data, why am I still conducting this study? I really wanted to see how successful the campaign was in comparison with Nike's core audience. And this ad, in my opinion, has a lot of implications for other brands that want to do socially responsible marketing. So, in order to figure this out, I needed to first understand who Nike's core audience is. So according to research from the NDP Group, which is a marketing research firm, 67% of Nike's consumer base is younger than the age of 35. And according to a survey from YouGov, 49% of people aged 18 to 34 support brands taking a public stance on social issues, as opposed to a mere 27% of baby boomers, which is people aged 55 and above. So in theory, it's easy to see why this ad would be a good fit for Nike's consumer base, but I just wanted to test it out for myself and see if any other factors other than age played a part in why people liked or disliked the advertisement. So I ended up with this research question. How does the trend of corporate social responsibility impact Nike's marketing practices aimed toward the Generation Z age group? So for my method, I conducted an online survey using the Qualtrics program. I gathered respondents via email, sent it to my close friends and my professors to see if they would push it out to their classes, and also social media. I put it on my Facebook, LinkedIn, and Instagram and gathered respondents that way. All in all, I received responses from 142 people. So just to give you an idea of what the survey looked like, I first had a screening question to make sure that the people that I was getting responses from fell within the Generation Z age group. So I defined that as people born between the ages of the years of 1993 to 2001. So first, I detailed the outline of the definition of CSR, just to give my respondents a background of what I would be talking about in my survey. Then I asked them about their feelings about CSR initiatives overall. Do they support brands taking a social stance? Are they not really happy about it, or do they just not really care about it? Then I asked them about their specific feelings towards the Train Crazy ad. And lastly, I got demographic data and data about their involvement in athletics overall. So, here are my results. Overall, as you can see, most people responded pretty positively to the ad, and this reflects what I previously presented about Generation Z consumers feeling good about brands taking a social stance on issues. There was only 2 people that reacted extremely negatively toward the ad. These 2 people represent those tweets that I showed earlier in my presentation of people burning their Nike shoes, absolutely hating the ad, but given the fact that they fall into Nike's consumer base, their opinions are also very important. So the majority of respondents also said that their attitude did not change after seeing the ad. And this kind of begs the question of whether Nike was really trying to change the hearts and minds of people that weren't really already brand loyal. I think they were just trying to keep that brand loyalty that they already had. So, here are my cross tabulations. 80% of men reported that their attitude toward Nike did not change after seeing the ad, whereas it was pretty much a 50-50 split between the majority of women who said their attitudes did not change and they actually liked the brand more after seeing the ad. Of the 2 people that felt extremely negatively about the ad, they identified their racial identities as white and multiracial. A majority of those who reported being involved in team sports stated their attitude toward Nike did not change after seeing the ad. 2 people reported that corporate social responsibility is not at all important to them. And of these 2, one of them felt extremely negatively and disliked the brand more after seeing the ad. The other felt moderately positive about the ad, but their attitude toward Nike did not change at all. Additionally, the other respondent who felt extremely negatively about the ad said that corporate social responsibility is very important, which I found quite interesting. So as far as purchase behavior, a majority of people who reported buying 10 or more Nike products before seeing the ad felt either extremely or moderately positive about the ad. One of the people who felt extremely negatively about the ad reported buying 10 or more Nike products. So, like everything in life, the study is not perfect. So I'm going to talk about the limitations of my research. First, I limited my research to a single company, which is Nike. And I did so because they're a global brand, they're a household name, and they're really on the cutting edge of these on this age group. So I really wanted to find a company in which that is their consumer base, and Nike did with that perfectly. Next, participants in outreach. Participants were limited to St. Edward's University students and people that follow me on social media. So I had quite a small sample size, so it certainly would be worth redoing the study with a bigger group of people and a more diverse group of people as well. And then lastly, for my quantitative method, it leaves little room for understanding the psychographics of why people chose to buy Nike products after the ad or completely hated Nike after seeing the ad. So doing a focus group interviews, or even just talking to people that respond to the survey as a follow-up study would be something worthwhile. So that's actually all I have. So thank you guys for being here. Thank you for listening to me. Thanks.
We have plenty of time for audience questions for Katherine. Okay.
So what got you interested in this
So when I saw this ad, I absolutely fell in love, and I thought it was one of the first instances of a brand taking like a really public political stance in their advertisement in recent decades. And so I thought it was a really interesting phenomenon, especially the backlash with it and the fact that the president even responded to the ad. I thought it was really significant. So that's why I wanted to do my honors project on it. Yes.
Do you think that the recent uptick in corporate social responsibility, like Patagonia and Gillette, do you think that that is a response to Nike's, branching out into it, or more just Nike kind of started the trend?
Yeah, I think it's certainly a trend in like marketing and advertising. Ad Age, which is like the advertisement professional publication, they named Nike as their marketing of the year in 2018 as a result of this ad. And they also insinuated that corporate social responsibility marketing is going to be a huge marketing trend in 2019. And as you mentioned, with Patagonia and Gillette, it's a huge trend in 2019. So I certainly think Nike is a pioneer of that, but it is a trend overall. Yes.
This has all been really fascinating. I wish I knew enough to ask
It's
a
okay.
more advanced question, but I just have to ask a really basic question, which is, can you tell us for me, what psychographics are?
Yeah, so it's demographics is stuff like your age and your income, and psychographics is more of like your mindset of like the things that you like to do as a person.
So that's what you were saying, are sort of the metrics that would allow you to understand the direct links between emotional and action.
Yeah, exactly.
Really interesting.
Yeah, thank you.
Really interesting.
Yes.
Catherine, as you're preparing to become a PR professional,
Yes.
and you're in a situation where you'll be a counsel to management organizations, would you counsel them to take what could be considered a risk and step out with public relations messaging or advertising messaging that might be controversial?
That's a really good question. I would certainly counsel them if it was the right fit for their audience. For Nike, for instance, given like their younger demographic, it worked really well for them. But if I were counseling a company in which, for example, their audience was like baby boomers, I don't think it would be a risk that was worth taking, if that makes sense. So it really just depends on who the client is.
Good. Thank you.
Oh, one more question? Yeah.
Is it possible to go back to the graph of Nike stock versus?
Yeah, absolutely. Take a minute.
I just noticed something on it.
Yeah, absolutely.
So you're analyzing the data.
This one?
When the box was right after the ad, red box.
In September?
Yes.
Yes.
So, right after where the box ends,
Yeah.
it looks like Nike stock started to dip more than the S&P 500 did. And I was wondering if you, when you were analyzing the data, if that was because it was readjusted to what the S&P 500
Yeah, that would be my
is,
guess. Yes.
or if, like, my own thought was like maybe there was some residual negativity that might have lasted longer than the positivity.
Yeah, for my analysis, it was mostly readjusting back to the S&P because I didn't see afterwards. It's
writing for advertising and publicity course, I teach in the writing and rhetoric program. So we have a lot of comm students come through that course, but Katherine immediately identified herself as someone who could do highly creative work, but also highly analytical work, and that's a rare thing. And then, all of this while working in a very high-profile PR firm for her internship. She's been in Han Public all year, and served as vice chair for PRSSA, which is also demanding, but also it's such a great service to the St. Edwards community to help your fellow students understand more about the world of PR. So it's been a real honor to watch this program unfold and watch this, the edge of my seat, what are the findings going to be? What's the data going to show? So congratulations.